Even when life feels unstable, God is building something lasting that cannot be shaken. Welcome to HisTime365. Today is day 174, and we're reading Psalms 87 through 89. These chapters point us to God's faithfulness, His promises, and the bigger story He's writing beyond what we can see. The heart of the city, Psalms 87 through 89. Imagine a city so beloved that it stands at the center of divine favor. Psalms 87 and 89 reveal a profound connection between God's chosen city, Zion, and His people. In these passages, we explore themes of belonging, identity, and the unwavering faithfulness of God. Psalm 87 begins with a bold declaration. God loves the gates of Zion more than all the dwellings of Jacob. This is not just a shout of geographical pride, it reflects the spiritual significance of Zion as a place of refuge and divine presence. The psalmist paints a vivid picture of this city, where nations gather and the Lord records their names. Imagine the joy of being included in such a sacred community. We see here a beautiful metaphor for the church today, a place where all are invited to belong, no matter their background or past. Transitioning to Psalm 88, we encounter a stark contrast. This psalm is a raw and honest cry for help. The psalmist feels enveloped in darkness, cut off from God's presence, declaring, "I am shut up and I cannot come forth." It's a deeply personal lament that resonates with many of us during our darker days. This psalm reminds us that it's okay to express our struggles and doubts. In life, we often face moments when everything seems hopeless, whether it's a family crisis, financial strain, or feelings of isolation. The honesty of this psalm encourages us to bring our true feelings to God, even when they are heavy. Then we move into Psalm 89, where the focus shifts back to God's covenant with His people. The psalmist recalls God's promises, celebrating His faithfulness. "Thy faithfulness is unto all generations." Here we see a beautiful reminder of God's unwavering nature. When we look at our lives, we often find ourselves in situations where trust is tested, be it in our jobs, relationships, or even our mental health. Just like the psalmist, we can reflect on the ways God has been faithful to us, helping us through difficult times. This psalm also deals with the tension of feeling abandoned despite God's promises. The psalmist asks, "Where are thy former loving kindnesses?" There are times when we feel as if God is distant, especially when we face hardships. Yet, even in our questioning, we can find comfort in knowing that our struggles do not negate His love. For instance, when we're overwhelmed by work pressures or family responsibilities, it's easy to feel isolated. But just as the psalmist sought reassurance from God, we too can reach out in prayer, trusting that He hears us. As we reflect on Psalms 87 through 89, we notice a progression from the celebration of belonging in Zion to the depths of despair, ultimately leading us back to the affirmation of God's faithfulness. Each of these psalms speaks to different facets of our lives, reminding us that joy and sorrow coexist. In our modern world, we can think of Zion as our community, whether it's our family, friends, or church. Just as the psalmist rejoiced in the unity of Zion, we can find hope and strength in our connections. If we take a moment to think about our digital lives, we see how easy it is to feel disconnected amid constant social media interaction. The beauty of true community lies not in the number of friends we have online, but in the quality of our relationships. When it comes to finances, the themes of trust and faithfulness resonate deeply. Many of us face uncertainties about our financial futures. Just as the psalmist called upon God's faithfulness, we can lean into our faith during times of economic struggle, trusting that God will provide for our needs. In the realm of mental health,
The raw honesty of Psalm 88 reminds us that we are not alone in our feelings. Many people grapple with mental health issues, and it's important to recognize that these struggles can be part of our journey. Just as the psalmist expressed sorrow, we can be open about our own battles, seeking support from loved ones and professionals alike. So, what's the takeaway from Psalms 87 through 89? These psalms remind us of the beautiful complexity of our faith journey. We are called to celebrate our belonging in God's community, to express our struggles honestly, and to trust in His unwavering faithfulness, even when life feels overwhelming. In every season of life, God invites us to belong, to be real, and to trust in His promises. How do you relate to the themes of belonging and community in your life today? Can you share a time when you felt distant from God and how you navigated that season? How do you see God's faithfulness reflected in your life's journey?
Thanks so much for joining me today for HisTime365. Remember, today's reading is Psalms 87 through 89, so be sure to spend some time with those verses during your quiet time. Tomorrow, we'll be diving into Psalms 90 through 92, so feel free to read ahead if you'd like to prepare. If you enjoyed this time together, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so that you never miss a day on this journey. I'll see you back right here tomorrow for day 175. Until then, stay encouraged, and thank you for giving God His time today.